Today, all the readings are about making choices. We get to choose. I remember my first day of school, 1957, right over there. It's where I went to St. Paul's School. I remember going up into the first grade classroom. I never knew anybody. It's my first time really venturing out like that first grade. And we was all told to find our desks. So I went up and down the aisles looking for my desk, and as I was, looking, I couldn't find it. I seen everybody's little pouches with the zippers that had in it the pencil and eraser and crayons and scissors and rulers, and I was carrying mine. Didn't get to put it in my desk yet because I couldn't find it. So I went up to Sister Marilyn. And some of you was in that same classroom, I know, that's here right now, and asked Sister Marilyn, and she says, "Oh, your desk's just down the second row, the fifth seat." So I went on down there, and my name wasn't on that name card. I went back and told her. She says, "Your name's on that name card." She says, "Robert Decker." I says, "My name's Bobby." I was never called Robert. I thought my name, now it's Deacon Bob, which is also good. So I've been called everything. A quick lesson learned. So shortly after that, the big boys, that's the 7th and 8th graders, and I think the 9th grade may have been in that group too. There was, I won't go into that. Okay, so anyway, the bell rang, and 3 minutes later, while Sister Marilyn was talking, she walked over to the first row, the second person in that row, that little guy. She picked him up and was just going, and he was flopping. She said, grabbed the scissors from him and put it on his desk and said, "You do not cut somebody else's hair." He already cut a big old swath of hair out of Judy's head. What a way to start. A quick lesson learned for every one of us. And it started our whole school year right and our whole school life right. Because we knew when she said something, she meant what she said. A quick lesson learned. Just as in the readings today, reminding us to grow in faith, choosing good over evil, letting our yes mean yes and our no mean no, life over death, our choices. Great words from Sirach. Today we are called to choose, to stretch out our hands, as in Sirach. And as we heard in the gospel, or in Sirach also, good over evil. St. Paul calls us to wisdom, to seek what is not seen, an ear that has not heard, what God has prepared for those who love him. This God has revealed to us through the Spirit. Then in Matthew gives us some teachings, some pretty hard teachings to swallow if you're on the no side or something we shouldn't be doing, that he gave to his disciples, which includes each of us. And as he came, he said that he came not to abolish the law of the prophets, but to fulfill the law, letting us know that yes means yes and no means no. So today we ask ourselves, where am I on this journey of life? We're reminded in this Lenten journey that begins this Ash Wednesday. So we can ask ourselves, am I growing in faith in this lifelong journey, keeping my eyes focused on God, that North Star, as we walk through the desert this season with Jesus, this Lenten season? If we are focused on God, heading toward that North Star as we walk through the desert with Jesus, keep on walking. If you are a little or a lot east or a little or a lot west of that North Star, check your compass, get it out, check it, and head north to God. If you are not focused on God, going your way rather than God's way, lost, depressed, unloved, whatever, or in great sin, or in unbelief, heading south with Satan, stop, look, and listen. Note that the noonday devil is out, even in broad daylight, and even at the brightest time of the day, noon, enticing us to choose evil, giving up joy, and choosing sadness, and living in sadness. And he tries to persuade us constantly. Stop, if that's the case, and adjust your direction to God, choosing good over evil. I encourage you greatly as you travel through the desert this Lent to head towards that North Star, carrying only fruit with you. Yes, fruit as you travel. The fruit of the Holy Spirit. Nourish and allow them, that fruit, to nourish you. Number one fruit, the greatest, is charity. And the second and third are also very good fruit, joy and peace. Number four fruit would be patience. Fifth and sixth fruit, goodness and goodness and kindness. 7 and 8 fruit, number 7 and 8, if you want to number them, generosity and gentleness. Number 9 and 10 fruit is faithfulness and modesty. And 11 and 12, self-control and chastity. It's those 12 fruit of the Holy Spirit. We reap those fruit when we have faith, when we have hope, and when we have love. So what do we need to do is have faith, hope, and love, using those fruit to help us to carry all that out. The fruit of the Holy Spirit. Get a taste of heaven as you eat these fruit, chewing them up, digesting them, allowing them to become part of you, your hands and your feet, your mouth, your heart, your mind, your brain, make you a little bit more like Jesus. Choose good. Let your yes mean yes. Simple enough. Choose. And let your yes mean yes.